Now turn right.
3 out of 6. I'm not sleeping, so I'm not sleeping. I'm speaking to my friend here and I'm telling him I am not sleepy. Where's the charging station at?
In 500 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
I hate speed bumps. One thing you gotta do, the charging port is you gotta get as close to the line as possible. If your car is mostly towards the other side, the wire won't reach. You can see it's almost at its full length. So they're big lanes, but you gotta lean a little bit more to the driver's side. This charging station got 18 stalls. All right, so we gotten all the way up to about 117 kilowatts. Seems like it's tapering off. But look, a couple of minutes, we already gained 50 miles and it only costs $2. If you feel that staying at a charging station is just too much of a hassle and you just want to get a quick charge and be out, you could stop at these charging stations, get a quick charge, be out. Within a couple of minutes, can give you 50 miles or more. Look at that. From what I said, 151 just now, we already at 173, another 25 more miles. Yeah, it's really fast. It gotta taper off at the end. That's all. Like for me, I can't charge at home right now. So I'm gonna be at the Supercharger. And I don't want to abuse it because I don't want them lowering the rate. Keeping it consistent, we're at 300 miles, $7.48. We've just completed 3 full charging stations. We haven't gotten too far. The next one is Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. And I'm gonna pretty much make it there. And I'll probably take a nap there because I can't understand why I'm still going. Just like that, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Alright guys, I ain't make it to the next charging station. We're gonna start this battery life review right after I get some sleep. So we're gonna get some sleep right here, have the temperature set to low, and we'll listen to ocean sounds while we sleep.
Now take exit 466 on the right.
Let me explain you guys this from what I'm understanding. We're at 86 kilowatts. That's pretty much where it's at. I don't know why this one is charging up slow because normally it ramp up. I'm still within that range of really fast supercharging. Maybe because a couple of these charging booths got run into. So I'm gonna switch spots. This is going a little bit too slow for me. Look at this. Somebody literally hit this really hard. You know how dangerous this is? All right, this is much better. When I pressed stop charging, it gave me a warning. I don't have enough range to reach the next destination. So that's pretty good. Where we at right now is 106 kilowatts. So the higher the kilowatts, the more charge you're getting into your battery. So the kilowatts is what's putting energy into the battery the speed. So the more kilowatts, the faster it's getting charged. So 86 was okay for a supercharger, but when you're at over 110, it really ramps up. This is at 106. I'm fine with that. So literally we'll be here for about 40 minutes, maybe longer, because I want to really tap it up. Alright guys, we had 308 miles on this session. That is at a cost of $7.92. And if you guys see right here, or no, our next supercharger station is Woodbridge, Virginia, and we should reach there with 16%. So let's get out of here, because over here is a pretty boring supercharger spot. Now, this morning, woke up, got dressed, stopped. Where I stopped at, where I was sleeping at, was a rest stop. Went inside there, got washed up, changed up a little bit. I still would like a shower, but you guys know my situation. I am totally broke. Can't buy no food, down to one sandwich. I still got water, and I got some money in my Starbucks gift card. How am I gonna survive the next coming weeks? Because I gotta make my car payment. YouTube has been rough, but damn, I'm excited. I absolutely love this car. Worlds, I definitely wanted performance. I'm coming from a Prius, and what I like about the electric car, just because you got performance, you're not really losing on efficiency. One thing I wanted was a car that looked good, because I've always had a Prius, and the Prius styling, which I think my Prius looked pretty good. I mean, especially when it's clean, when it's nice and washed, I think it looked okay. But is it slow? Oh yeah, it's dog slow. 117, 119 kilowatts. So remember, the higher the kilowatt, the more charge is going into the battery. This is showing you 493 miles an hour. So this is showing you right now, if it continued, and if it was able to continue all the way to full, it can literally give 493 miles in an hour. So that's how much power is going into the battery. But in reality, it can only go that speed up to 80%. So when we literally get Teslas or cars, EVs, that got like 600 miles of range, then you'll be able to get about 490 something miles in an hour. So this is gonna take us about 50 minutes, probably a little bit longer. I'm gonna run inside this mall and see what's going on. Now, most of the time in these malls, nice looking malls and everything, but all the charging stations are far away from the entrance, so you literally gotta walk. Now, a lot of people don't like walking, and they'll probably want to sit in their car for the whole charge. But with the way the situation is going, that when you take a trip, the trip is going to be longer. It's good exercise to go walk. And from what you guys see, goddamn, I really need the exercise. Alright guys, so where we parked at is by this mall. Nice looking mall. I've never been here before. I'll find out the name. And right now, the car was pretty much depleted, very low, and just waiting for the charge to ramp up. I'm gonna head back now because the last time I checked, it was at 255 miles of range. So let's take a look on the app. So right here on the app, we're at 283 miles. So by the time I walk up to the car, we should be at a good amount of range to get back, because I want to make some stops along the way. I'm really having fun traveling right now. I don't really want to go back home just as yet to face the stress of being back home, but I do want to shower. So basically, this is the experience that I wanted to bring you guys of having a Model 3 and traveling. Look at this. And what is this, orange or rose gold? Man, from far away, that thing looks dope. But close up, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. It's wrapped though, so they could just rip it off. Okay. Took over. Foot off the gas. Alright, the car is driving.
In 1 mile, keep left to take Maryland 295 north toward Interstate 95.
Okay, let's see who has to do that. If the car can hear horns and respond to horns. I don't think so. So I think I have it like a 4-car length distance because I like to be far away. So it's a far distance, more on camera than in real life. All right, want me to hold the steering wheel. Now I let go. Doesn't trust that guy. I don't trust this thing at all. At all. Got too close to a guardrail. It doesn't avoid potholes at all. So this thing will literally drop in any pothole. Alright. Staying in its lane. It sees the lanes. Not bad. Where you going?
Now keep left to take Maryland 295 north.
Okay, so the car keeping left. You know, it's doing a good job when it's in the middle lane. But other than that, when it's in the middle lane, it does a good job. Like this, I don't know. Okay, speeding up. It's doing 10 miles over. All right, this is where it gets confused. Watch it, watch it. Okay, okay. So it waits to the last minute to move over in the lane. So we arrive here with 93 miles. So I really think that I picked up miles on the way here because I was driving carefully. One of my favorite Tesla charging stations that I used to come to and take a peek at the cars. Normally there was never any cars here. Now there's literally a few cars here. So that means Jersey is starting to buy in. New York definitely haven't, but Jersey is definitely starting to buy into getting EVs. Alright guys, this pretty much sums up our day, our second day coming home from Florida with our Tesla Model 3. It's been pretty good. Compared to what you're used to, it's an adjustment. The Model 3 has basically took us from charging station to charging station with ease. We actually got to almost every charging station with more range than what was projected. The car is very efficient if you drive it right, if you take your time. I really enjoy the suspension. I enjoy the power, the speed, the looks of this car. I used to be against EVs. It's my friends who talked me into it, to forget about hybrids, to move on, go full EV, and I gotta say, they were right. This is the way to go. The mileage is getting longer, the charging is getting faster, the vehicles are fast at any speed, there's torque at every range. It's amazing. I've had a wonderful experience. This is not a review. This is basically a battery life review that we're gonna do many of. We're gonna try it in different ways. We're gonna try chill mode. We're gonna see which mode has the most efficiency. But I gotta keep on testing. I gotta keep on putting it to the test. But I gotta say, just driving all the different blocks, whether it's daytime, nighttime, hooking on the curves of the road, the car is absolutely amazing. And I gotta say, for a first experience, I'm definitely impressed. I can't give my full recommendation, not just yet. It exceeded all my expectation and more, because I've seen all the videos, I've heard the hype, and I've heard the complaints. It seems like everybody is wrong about this car. Some people hype it up too much in some areas, and some people really bash it in other areas. And I'm finding that they're all wrong. Almost all these reviews out there, from complaining about the suspension, from complaining about the charging times, from hyping up the self-driving, which the self-driving ain't all of that, and I'm gonna cover that in another video. But for right now, I gotta say, I'm kinda happy with my purchase. From the Tesla app, I can basically see how much charge I have. I can stop charging. I can turn on the climate. So I can literally turn on the air before I get in the car.